this. You were the one that was best positioned to win, in my opinion, the last two events, based on all of the great things you've done in your career, and you lost both weeks. Gene, two people, who are they going to be?
Can I bring back one?
You can bring back one.
Omarosa.
No kidding. Oh, Gene, I don't get it. I mean, you may not like her, and I agree with that. A lot of people, I don't know very many people that like her. I like her.
That's not what it's about. I believe that...
But it is what it's about, Gene. She's not the reason that you lost. And I think you're doing yourself a tremendous... I'm almost trying to help you. I mean, I could see... And Nellie, in all due respect, I could see if you brought back Nellie, because the executives didn't like Nellie.
He wants to fire Nellie, didn't he? He's nailing Nellie.
She goes to advertising meetings all the time.
They didn't like...
Gene might be staying.
My judgments are not based on whether or not a client agrees with it or not. You hire the people who you trust.
Okay.
And
Give me a second name, Gene. And I'm doing this for you, because you're doing yourself a tremendous disservice. Who else? Could see if you brought back Nellie, because the executives didn't like Nellie. You're doing yourself a tremendous disservice, in my opinion, by bringing back Omarosa. Who else?
Miss Finch.
No kidding. Okay, everyone leave, and the three of you will come right back. Thank you.
Committed suicide. Donald Trump was gagging to fire Nellie.
Gene's in trouble.
Ivanka, what do you think?
I don't understand Gene's decision, and it could be his downfall for bringing these people in.
We'll soon find out. Jim?
The idea that he brought these other two people is, frankly, it's insolence to you, Mr. Trump.
Just pisses me off being the cop-out for everybody, being the scapegoat. It pisses me off.
You're hardly the victim.
Annette, let him come in.
Give me your arm.
Look at you two. Wow. That's amazing.
Settle down. Don't get excited.
No, that's an amazing scene. Omarosa, do you think it was appropriate that he brought you back?
I think it's totally inappropriate.
Do you think it was appropriate he brought Jenny back?
In some ways, yes.
Why? Tell me why.
Because he didn't utilize her. You know, Jenny, I'm sure, has great skills, but she has to step up so that people know what she has to offer. This guy is not going to notice. He doesn't notice any women in around him that are not doing things to pleasure him. So if she's not doing that, then, you know, he wouldn't recognize her.
Jenny, how do you feel about it? Were you surprised that you got brought back?
Yes and no. I think, yes, because I haven't stepped up as a leader, but it's been...
But you weren't supposed to be a leader.
Correct.
He's supposed to be the leader. I mean, you're not the project manager. Gene, what am I going to do? You brought back two people that I practically told you shouldn't bring back. What the hell do I do? You're so independent. You're so tough. You're so tough.
I don't think so. I think I'm a softie.
See, I know the real Gene. And you are a softie in some ways, but in other ways, you're the toughest guy there is.
Well, that's true.
The problem is, I'm giving you a roadmap, and I don't normally do that.
Nellie's a leader. I believe in her.
Doesn't
I have
matter.
to go with my beliefs.
She gave the executives a headache.
I think in a lot of ways, you're sitting here right now saying you don't think you're being listened to. You were all but asking
No, I
for
know
Nellie to be
Gene.
brought
He'll do the opposite because he's the most independent thinker there is. He's like this great genius marketer. He's a friend of mine, but he wants to show me how independent. So if I say do this, he's going to do the opposite.
I disagree.
You know I'm a fan of yours. Wait a minute. I know you disagree. You disagree with everything.
Well, I can tell you why.
You always disagree.
I can tell you why.
You think I'm a pretty smart guy, I hope, right?
Actually, about as smart as they come.
Okay. Why did you bring back two people that I can't fire? I can't fire them. Omarosa did nothing wrong, and I think you'd probably agree with that. Jenny really did nothing wrong. She didn't deserve to be here. I have no choice. You know that. Gene, You're fired.
I respect your decision.
I don't know why you did this. I had no choice. Thank you. So long.
Thank you. Ladies? May I? Thank you.
We insist.
All the best.
Thank you.
Down, Jeeves.
He's a tough guy.
Yeah.
And he's a good guy in many respects, but he's a tough guy.
Wow. I just can't believe what I just saw.
We had no choice.
God, he wants to fire Nellie.
I trusted my gut more than the two executives I met. I'm more qualified to make those decisions simply because I'm in the people business. I stand by my conviction and my decisions, every one of them. In their present form, the women don't have a popcorn fart chance of even shining the guy's shoes.